interesting story about this waxing. This was a pair of trousers, and as you can see, it's gone very rigid. We first used this practice when we were travelling, me and a friend. Our clothes were filthy. We were living in squalor, quite frankly. We'd wash every now and again in a river or a reservoir. We came to it and washed the clothes in that. But yeah, we were pretty trampish. In fact, one time I remember that I had to have a wash so badly I actually jumped into a horse trough, poor horses, doused myself in the water inside of the horse trough, and soaked down and splashed down. I didn't leave the horse trough with soap as I got out. I left some underwear on because it was beside a road and a few cars went past and gave me a bit of a funny look, I think. But anyway, I'm rambling. We decided to do this to our jeans at the time that we were wearing. We had candles all the time. That was our main source of light at the time, was candles. So we had candles in abundance, and we literally just waxed without heating up or anything, waxed our trousers. And of course, because there's a few stains on there and whatnot, that sealed the stains that were on the trousers, and that never ever washed out. But that said, that did make them waterproof, and it made them uncomfortable as well, but it did make them waterproof. And that was probably, well, we didn't have any other waterproofs at the time, so that would have been quite an essential thing to do, really. Otherwise you'd get wet clothing leading to all kinds of problems. But yeah, just a little funny story. I was actually working in Jerry Hall's stables at the time. I've got a couple of weeks' work while on the move. We camped on a piece of common land when land was common and belonged to the common people, which now I don't know anymore. It doesn't seem like the common people have got very much anymore, to be fair, or the rights are certainly getting clamped down on. I can understand why when people leave the place in a complete bloody mess. But that's just a few though, isn't it? And there's always going to be those few. But I need to have this lifestyle in my life. It's the only passion in my life is this. Everything. So much going on all around. And so peaceful with it. You know, you've got so much going on all around in cities and towns, but that's not peaceful in my ways. Some people are quite happy to live it that way, but I need just one day a week or so in a place like this. It's not a want or anything, it's a need. So, common land, new laws, I'll abide by the law as much as I can, and I have got permission to be here, so, and I'm doing no harm. I'm leaving the place better than I found it. I'm doing a few odd jobs here or there, picking up lots of litter around the place and storing it in a big pile near the access point, so it could be easily picked up in a trailer. And this here is actually growing at a phenomenal rate. I'm really impressed with. I was hoping it was going to happen, and it did. Just about every one of these poles that's in the ground has sprouted leaves and branches now. There is branches that are going all directions inside there. It's going to be quite bizarre if I keep going with this at the moment, with all of the branches everywhere. It would be like being inside Groot from Guardians of the Galaxy. So that is great. I'm going to leave this lovely hazel stash and no litter. Proudly say there is no litter at all of any kind. So yeah, respect the woods if you're going to do it. And to those few that have to have these massive fires and cause what I've seen on YouTube to be devastating to areas that are used by people and animals, you just don't know what you're doing, unfortunately. But yeah.